minimum wage, there are basic components in them. Here, you have the amount, you have the coverage. This minimum wage will cover, before it used to be 25 people. Those who employ up to 25 people are covered by this minimum wage. Then you have review period. Now, in the last negotiation, we got the amount to be 70,000. We got the review period reduced from 5 years to 3 years. And then on the issue, we proposed a reduction to about 15 or 5 people that will have coverage area from 25. But up to now, they have not removed the white paper to determine the amount. However, by the pronouncement of the President of the Senate, he said every worker now, and when you look at it, every worker now, that means, it's not restricted to 4 or 5 people. So we are waiting for the law itself to come out to know whether they, on their own, changed it to every worker. So which means if you have one gate man, you pay him 70,000. You have one driver, you pay him 70,000. So that is the explanation I'm asking for.
But which will excite you more, the every worker or the 5 to 15 workers?
Well, we can look at it. By that time, we look at even unionization of domestic workers. Now, if you go to that extent of unionization of domestic workers, and then they have employers formally recognized to now say that if you have one cook, that cook you must pay him, 70,000. If you don't have that, there will be no balancing. It will be, if you want to pay, you pay. So it has to be, we should have employers there. You can't have employees without employers association where this will be discussed. So that's our approach to it.
Finally, on the book, on the presentation of the tripartite by one of you. One of us. Yes. So what do you think about the book and
give us kind of an understanding. It seems government level always have issues to be resolved, always crises one after the other. Relating to this tripartite, give us an understanding so that the people out there will really understand how it works in government and the workers.
Well, if you represent the interest of workers, you will try to defend it. And at any point in time, it is being eroded. There will definitely be what you call conflict. And that conflict, the essence of having a tripartism is for its resolution of the conflict. Now, but the problem is that the role of government is so ambiguous because government doubles as an employer and a regulator. Now, it is difficult for you to be an employer and a regulator. It then means we are coming to your court. When we have a problem, we come to your court. Meanwhile, you are the worst offender in this case. So that is a challenge you have in this instance. And the workers are still at the receiving end. Now, I was coming from the NIC program now, and I said, why would NIC give injunctions against NLC plan to protest over the increase on pump price of petroleum products? That they should take responsibility because of those injunctions on the suffering of people today. I asked further, can the NLC get injunction from the same court restraining government from increasing? And the answer is heck no. So you can see that the industrial relation climate, the tripartism, is not balanced. It's like two legs against one. And in such a situation, what you call conflict or disagreement will continue to emerge. Because the employers, even at this negotiation we had, the employers will always be employers. Whether it is, in the case of Nigeria, it is even worse. Whether it is the Nigerian Employers Association, whether it is state governors, whether it is federal government, these are employers. And they will maintain one position against labor. So you can see that it is not an even, system. Yes, so the industrial relation climate in Nigeria is not even and doesn't give everybody equal protection. There's somebody that will always be at the receiving end. And in most instances, it goes back to the worker.
Thank you. Thank you.